All right, we have our bag of wine caps, and it's been maybe 2 weeks since I've gotten this bag, and I've not touched it. Only to look at it to make sure I'm not killing it, if that's possible, with mushroom and fungi. But I think it's fine. The area I'm putting it in is inside the tomato space, and it's going in this back corner with the fence. I had to take up a whole bunch of wood chips because I wood chipped this a lot in the beginning, I don't know, 5 years ago. And as you can see, the weeds have now taken it back. So at some point I will be recardboarding this and putting fresh chips on it. But that's for another day. Today I have my soil. I wanted to put new soil on top because it's just mud under all this. Yeah, it's just saturated. Yeah, you could see it. I don't know if you could see. Nope, you really can't. But it's super saturated. It's just squishy stuff. Let's see. Squish on that. Yeah. So I wanted to put fresh soil for the substrate to stick to. And hopefully, I think it says it covers, what is this, 20 square feet? So I have this line, which is almost 20 feet. So I think that's enough. It should cover the whole way. And yeah, let's do it. The wine cap mushroom is one of the starter mushrooms of the many. And this one just gets spread on the soil and then covered with straw or hardwood wood chips, which I do not have, preferably fresh, so I don't have that either. And that's that. They're the ones obviously that are inoculated into logs, but that's way more advanced than I need to get. And I hear these are delicious. I did try this like 2 years ago with very sad results because the areas I put them in got flooded. So there's one area that still pops them up once in a while, but not enough. And I always miss it. So it's either too old or the bugs have gotten to it. So I have not been able to enjoy it. So I'm hoping this time around, this is a protected area. Still on the wet side, but less of a runoff area. So hopefully this will stick around. So you're just supposed to sprinkle it like salt, like condiments over the area. I guess I'll take a handful per square, and then I'll double up when I get to the end and come back. Nope, there was just enough to go down the line. And now we are gonna top with straw. This is supposed to be chopped straw bedding. It was meant for the chickens, but obviously I'm gonna need it, so I'm gonna use it for this. And I'm gonna be pretty liberal with this eventually, after the first pass. I don't know if I put enough on top. I did a couple of passes. I did use about more than third of the bag, not quite half. And I'm supposed to wet this. But I know it's going to be raining in a day or so, but it's also windy, and that's gonna blow a lot of this stuff away. So I gotta go figure out how to moisten this down. Let me do that. All right, got my helper on the case. Not sure if all that wind was helping or hindering. But anyway, we wetted it down, so hopefully that sticks around, and then it's gonna drizzle rain in a few days, so that'll also keep it moist. And in 6 months-ish, by the fall, we might see some mushrooms. Otherwise, it'll overwinter, and then we'll see some more in the spring. That older batch I got from Etsy came up a couple of weeks ago. There were just a couple of them, so I didn't see them until it was too late. But they've been coming up for a few years. And so even if I don't have 100% germination, as it maybe on this, it will grow as the years progress because it spreads its spores and stuff if you leave it there. So there's that. Otherwise, I got this batch at NorthSpore, and sometimes they have sales, so watch out for that. They might have another sale in the fall for sure. Well, thanks for watching. Talk to you all again soon. So well, harvest more. Bye.